Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for the collective. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Any form of door. Doormat is what I was hearing, or dormant, dorman. I don't know. Keep hearing something about Rudy Huxtable, the Huxtable, the Huxtables, anything like that. I think there are these curious individuals that are in your life, and they became really curious about you. Whitney. They became extremely curious about you to the point that they were sending people to watch you, to get details on you, things like that. Tails. And now the people that they've used in this situation, Marley, the people they've used in this situation are kind of like losing their credibility because they're talking about you around people who know you personally or are realizing that this person only knows you off of like social media, from spying on you, from researching you, things like that. They don't really know you in real life or personally. So it's making people uncomfortable listening to how much this person is talking negatively about you. These people are talking negatively about you, Richard, Risha, because they don't know you. It's almost like they're studying you and your life and trying to find ways to relate to you or find details about you to talk about you that'll kind of like portray themselves as if they have access to you or a connection with you in some type of way. Monique. So now they've made a really bad investment because they were talking about you like publicly or loudly. And now these people are seeing like you don't know who you talking about or what you talking about, or you was just saying anything to make it seem like you had a connection to these people or to this person. Tisha, they're seeing it now. Like, wow. Theron, anything like that. Tehran, they've been talking about you like, I don't know. It's almost like y'all go way back or like y'all have some type of like, I don't know, previous history that doesn't exist. Mira, Myra, Miri, Marie. I think this was a bad idea. TJ, DJ, anything like that. I think this was a bad idea, Vince, because people are now starting to kind of like realize that you over here minding your business, doing your own thing. Kiera. And this person doesn't have anything nice to say about you, but it's like, how could they possibly have anything negative to say about you if you don't interact with them or possibly don't even know them? So I think your op is defeating themselves. Tanice, I think they're defeating themselves because they hate you so much to the point that it doesn't make any sense. Like, Mont. Like, you hate them so much, but you don't know him or her at all. Like, you know them off of social media, and that's like you've been portraying this person as your biggest op for how long? Or like, and why? Like, what? Foreign, anything like that? Like, who is this? An envious stranger. It's unbelievable. Like, because even the people that surround them are like embarrassed, y'all. Dog, they are so embarrassed because they had no idea that this person did not know you for real. Like, they had no idea. Like, so you really don't know him or her personally. You hate them based off of your own personal delusions and insecurities. Yes, they're insecure and they're creating ops because they're spying on these people or this person out of resentment. This is, I'm envious of you. So now I'm curious about your life because I want to see where your flaws are. I want to see where you're broken. I want to see where your insecurities are. I'm hearing not a stain on me, Big Tuck. That's hilarious. Not a stain on me. Not a stain on me. They can't find the flaw. They cannot find the flaw. They can't find the error that they're looking for. So these excuses aren't validated at all. Like, you just don't like him because you're envious of him. You just don't like her because you're envious of her. You just don't like them because you feel some type of way about their presence, their looks, their talent, their career, their finances, their life, their lifestyle, their whole existence, big dog. Like, why you don't like him? They fumbling over their words trying to figure out the reason because they don't have one. Sharia, they don't have a reason to not like somebody. Why? What happened with y'all? How you fall out with this person, that person? Why you got beef with them? What's your issue with them? What's the reasons that they're giving? Nothing valid. They just won't go back to the fact that the root of all of this gossiping and sabotage and shit talking is envy. Neil is what I'm hearing. They talking shit because they're envious. And there's nothing else to this. There's no reason to act like there's beef with somebody. They don't like somebody. They're jealous as fuck of this person and need an excuse to validate their jealousy so they can continue to talk shit about this person and feel like they not hating when they really are hating. Megs. They got to accept the reality in this situation. They know they hanging with a super hater. And the super hater is getting to a point to where they're becoming intolerable because it's like you acting like that's your op. You acting like that's somebody that you got beef with when you really only know them off of social media. Tanya, Tiana, Tonda, anything like that. Nobody knows these people, bro. I keep telling y'all that. Nobody knows these people. Jazz is what I'm hearing. They know somebody from social media and have perceived this person as someone that others idolize and they've idolized at one point, admired at one point. Myra, and now they're envious of them. They hate the fact that this person has all of this clout, all of this money, the all of this talent, these good looks. You get what I'm saying? It's like they hate that this person is like a full package. They're like a triple threat type of energy. You know what I mean? So it's just like hair, face, ass, titties. What are you going to do with it? What you going to do with it? Keep talking shit about it? Like, you can't. Like, you can't. Candace. They sitting around looking for flaws. That's why they studying somebody so hard like this. They looking for the flaws. But it's like, we all have flaws. the thing is, those of us that embrace our flaws are more attractive than those who refuse to. And they won't understand that. Like, we're always going to be more attractive than somebody who is desperate to be perfect or be seen as perfect or give off this picture perfect image, because it's not real. People are attracted to authenticity. Real people like are attracted to other real people and authentic energy. That's what it is. These people aren't real because they're too ashamed to be themselves. They're too ashamed to show their flaws. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, don't nobody have to stunt for people all the time. Act like we got, you know what I mean? Just richer than everybody or just whatever it may be. It's just like, we don't have to live like that. Like, it's like flexing in life is just not really a factor when you have a heart and God in you. It's not really like something that brings you fulfillment. Yeah, it's fun. You feel me? The stunt, the flex and all that. Like, yeah, it's fun. But it's not the fulfillment. It's not what is everything. You know what I mean? Like, so because we're happy just existing, happy as we are, it makes people question themselves by comparing themselves to us like a measuring tool. And when they feel like they aren't meeting the same level of whatever it may be that we're on, they start resenting us. Oh, you're at this level doing whatever, and I feel like I need to get to that level too, just so I can compare to you, and I can't get to that level, so I hate you and I want to talk shit about you as if you're not really on the level that you're on. Nah, bitch. It don't work like that. Jazz is all I keep hearing. They're not on our level. And because they're not on our level, they want to talk shit about us as if we're not on the level that we're on. It's like they're trying to defame us, dethrone us. You know what I mean? Take that light out of us and out of our lives, because they can't figure out how to generate their own. I want to be just like you, talk just like you, dress just like you, do everything that you do for a living and in your personal life. I want to live like you. I want to be like you, but I can't afford to. You get what I'm saying? Whether it be financially or spiritually, I can't perform like you because God didn't bless them with the same talents, right? God didn't bless them with anything that they trying to do to take our light from us. So because of that, they using a darkness to try to almost turn our lights out. And it's like, I don't live in darkness like you. I'm not doing things through darkness like you. I don't have to live through the darkness like you. I don't have to walk on the dark side like you. Do you get what I'm saying? We kind of went through this yesterday. Like, we're just not living through the darkness because we do not have to. These are demons, y'all. These are low vibrational beings. These are earthbound spirits, entities, okay? So when these people are entertaining these gods and goddesses and all of this type of stuff, they are doing nothing but worshiping somebody that had a physical vessel just like them one day, that transitioned into the spiritual realm, who still needs to be fed. It ain't no different than your grandma dying. You feel me? And you still honor your grandma in her death. It's no different. You got your own gods and goddesses that's a part of your bloodline. Do you hear me? Why would you worship some gods and goddesses that don't have nothing to do with you? Nothing to do with you. No type of connection to your ancestry and no type of way to your bloodline. None of that. Does that make any sense? We don't worship these entities because we are not affiliated with these dark beings, these dark spirits. We don't need to feed an entity to manifest for ourselves, for an entity to give us something. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That is the energy. You are the generator. So at this point, it's like the spiritual warfare that these demons trying to bring into our lives because they have no understanding of the things that they're tapping into. You get what I'm saying? The spirits that they playing with, they don't even realize that these spirits is feeding off of them. They ain't gonna do nothing but deplete them of their energy when they not feeding them right. This is, I hate to call it selling a soul. This is relinquishing your energy to somebody else's middlemaning. You get what I'm saying? If you could take this pack from here to here yourself and get the whole profit, why would you use somebody else to do it unless you just don't want to take the risk? You're going to have to pay him. Your profit ain't going to be what it would be if you would just do the work yourself, do the job yourself. You feel me? Your outcome ain't going to be the same as if you would just do the work yourself. Generate the energy yourself. Create for yourself. Think for yourself. Don't relinquish your energy to these people, to these entities, because they need you to live on. Just like how grandma's name still get brought up on holidays and in conversations and stuff like that. Grandma's name has to live on. You hear me? You hear these bitches talk about Orishas more than they talk about their own ancestors, they own dead homies. You get what I'm trying to say? They own dead parents, whatever this is. You worshiping entities instead of your own ancestors. So I told y'all they lost in the sauce and they think they saucy. Like, think they sliding out here. Lost this shit. Still feeding these entities. That ain't gonna do nothing but deplete them. It's time to awaken, bro. Instead of hating, realize that there are people in this world who have a higher level of understanding of the things that you're trying to tap into, big dog. There are more intelligent people in the world. There are more spiritually experienced people in the world. There are people who live on a real high frequency instead of pretending. This is a manipulator. And they saw that they can't scam people out their time, money, energy, and attention by pretending to be something that they aren't. Or by doing things that others, to where it's almost like they're leading people astray. They lead these people astray. Mics is what I'm hearing. They leading people astray. And then want to talk crazy about the ones that's trying to guide people into the light. That's why they're so angry. That's why they're so bitter. That's why they're so envious. That's why they hate us so much, because the demons that they play with know that we will shine a light on who they really are and how they really get down and what they really about and how weak they really are if they try to come play. You get what I'm saying? They got to play demonic games because they have no godliness inside of them. There is no energy. You hear me? There is no energy because they're giving their energy to an entity that already exists. You know what I mean? It's like if you doing a spell or something and you using this god or goddess, right? You calling on this god or goddess or this entity or whatever to assist you with your ritual. Is that really your power or theirs, nigga? Like, be real. Rishi. Thank you so much.